Hello folks, welcome back to Padma Priya's Cuisine. Happy Janmashtami to everybody. Today I am making Uppu Seedai, which is popular for Janmashtami in all Tamil households. Seedai is a tricky snack and I have mentioned many tips in between to make it without any accidents, so please watch the video fully. We have to first prepare rice flour for this, and for this I am soaking 1 kg of Sona Masuri rice. This is the rice I use for cooking regularly. Soak the rice for at least 2 hours and then dry it in shade on a cotton towel like this. This is how my rice looks after a few hours of drying. Now I am going to grind it into a smooth flour. Sieve the flour thoroughly and take only the very fine flour. There should not be a single grain particle in it. Even a small particle will cause the seedai to burst in the oil and it can cause even serious accidents. So please sieve the flour very well. Grind this rava again and sieve it. Repeat this at least 3 times to get rice flour as much as possible. This rava can be used to make rice rava upma or can just be mixed in the idli or dosa batter. Dry roast the flour we prepared on a very low flame till it is nicely hot to touch, but remember it should not brown at all. Now let's prepare some urad flour. Dry roast urad dal on a low flame till it is golden in color. By golden I mean lightly golden and not fully brown. Now prepare the urad flour exactly like how we prepared the rice flour. For every 1 cup of rice flour, add just 1 teaspoon of urad flour and salt as needed, jeera, sesame seeds and some freshly ground coconut. Add asafoetida and about 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter and mix it well with your hands to form a texture like breadcrumbs. Add water and prepare a soft dough. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of freshly shredded coconut. I repeat, sieve the flour thoroughly at least 2 to 3 times to remove even the smallest grain particle because that causes the seedai to burst in the oil while frying. Also, while rolling the balls, don't make very smooth surfaced balls. There must be cracks on it so that the steam escapes from them and it does not burst. Our soft dough is ready now. Now apply some oil to your palms and start rolling the balls. You can make very small balls, even smaller than 1 centimeter, but generally I prepare about half-inch sized balls. As the amount of the flour increases, this becomes a tedious task, so you better put all your family members at work and then it will be a lot of fun. See the cracks on the rice balls? It should be like this. My kids helped me and so it got over fast for me. Heat oil on a low to medium flame and gently drop the balls into the oil. After about 2 minutes, cover the pan by leaving a little gap on the side for the steam to escape. This is for protection so that even if 1 or 2 seedai burst, the oil does not splatter all over the place. One more rule while frying the seedai is add many at a time so that even if one bursts in between, the oil will not splatter out because there are many seedais around it to stop the oil. Trust me, not a single seedai bursted for me, and these are all tips which I've got from my mother. So follow them and make perfect seedai every time. Once again, happy Gokulashtami to everyone. May Lord Krishna bless us with good health and happiness and a COVID-free earth very soon. If you find my recipe good, please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel Padma Priya's Cuisine. Thank you. Bye.